There must be something we can do in the world of football to stop this financial fair play from just destroying clubs who actually have the financial means to break into the top six, break into the top four. Growing up as a Newcastle fan, we always dreamed that we would get them moments like Bobby Robson brought us in the early 2000s, Kevin Keegan before him. And now, with our financial backing, we actually have the ability to compete, because money is king in the world now, and money is king in football. But I'm looking at an article by the Daily Mail now on their website, and it's titled Why Newcastle Have to Sacrifice Isak and Guimaraes or Sell Homegrown Talent to Satisfy FFP. What kind of world are we in where Lewis Miley or Sean Longstaff has to leave the club? We have to sell academy players to balance the books so we can go and sign other people, because that money is classed all as profit, and sign a player for 50 million on a 5-year deal because it only counts as 10 million over every year on the books. There has to be a different way we can do with this. There has to be a different way it can be done. In the comments below, let me know how you think it should be changed, but at the minute, it's just stupid. When you look at Chelsea, I've heard rumours that Reece James might be getting sold in the summer. I mean, he's an injury hazard, but at the same time, he's an academy player. Conor Gallagher, linked with Tottenham for the whole of last summer, basically. Is there a chance he's going to get moved on as well? It doesn't make sense. There must be a way where clubs can guarantee the financial security. Like, be it that Newcastle turn around and say, right, we want to invest, we want to put this much money in. Maybe you can have a bank account which is for the club, where you say, okay, look, there's 200 million in this bank account. This is money guaranteed for covering wages, etc. Now we're going to use our own money to buy whatever we want. I don't tell you that you can't go and buy new TV because I can't afford it. So why are we not allowed to go and buy new players just because other teams can't afford it? It's not my fault these teams can't afford it. We can. We can afford it, so let us go and do it. It's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. When we look at the article here around all of the spam, I mean, a holiday would be nice, and I do agree with that. So Newcastle chief Darren Eales sounded a warning to the club supporters by men star names could be sold in an effort to meet Premier League rules. He claimed that Newcastle's accounts show a revenue of 250 million, a 39% increase, but with a loss of 73.4 million, largely due to the 153 on new players. The Premier League's profit and sustainability rules claim that clubs cannot have a loss of more than 105 million over a 3-year period, okay? I mean, look at the amount of spam on these websites, by the way. Owners can bankroll 90 million of the total as they attempt to grow their businesses, while only 50 million can be lost of the club's own finances. If I own a club, let's say I own Newcastle, why can't I just say, there you go, Newcastle, there's 500 million? Like, I don't understand why you are punishing clubs for having money. It's not Newcastle's fault that they have money. So if they want to spend it, let them spend it. Maybe put a rule on that they have to buy the player there and then. You can't buy it on installments, because then if your club's struggling financially, you might just keep building up more and more installments, then you can't afford to pay them in 4 years. Maybe say everything has to be paid at once. I don't know, but it cannot continue how it's going. Like, Newcastle is supposedly the richest club in the world, but we're talking about Bruno is going to be leaving. Isak, we paid 60 million for Isak. If we sell him for 80, that's only 20 million profit. it's not that much. It really isn't that much. So what's the point? What's the point? Because if we sell him, we're going to have to go out and buy someone else anyway. And they might cost more than 80 million. Then they have to settle. Then we might have to move them on. Football needs to fix this. I don't know exactly how, but stop punishing the rich for being rich. That's my view on it anyway. Let me know what you think. Comment below.